This is the story of Apple, one of the most successful technology companies in the world. It all began in 1976 with two friends, Steve Jobs and Steve Wozniak, who wanted to make a computer that was easy to use for everyone. They started working in a small garage in California. Steve Jobs was good at sharing ideas and selling, while Steve Wozniak was a skilled engineer who built the first Apple computer. This first model was basic, with no screen or keyboard, but it worked well. They named the company Apple because it sounded simple and friendly. On April 1, 1976, Apple Computer Incorporated was officially created. In 1977, they introduced the Apple II, a personal computer with a color screen and keyboard. This product was very popular and helped Apple grow quickly. By 1980, Apple became a large company making many millions of dollars. That year, the company sold shares to the public, which made many early employees wealthy. Apple's biggest rival was IBM, a very large computer company. Steve Jobs wanted to create computers that were not only useful but also beautiful and easy to use. In 1984, Apple launched the Macintosh computer. It was special because it had pictures and icons on the screen, and people could use a mouse to control it. It was a new way of using a computer. However, Apple had some problems, and in 1985, Steve Jobs left the company he helped start. After that, Apple struggled to keep up with other computer makers like Microsoft. In the years that followed, Jobs started a new company called Next and also bought a small animation studio named Pixar. Pixar later became famous for its animated movies. In 1997, Apple bought Next, and Steve Jobs returned to lead Apple. He simplified the company's products and introduced new designs. One of these was the colorful iMac computer, which helped bring Apple back to success. Apple started selling music players called iPods in 2001. These small devices could hold thousands of songs and changed the way people listened to music. Apple also opened its own stores, where people could buy products and get help from experts. In 2007, Apple introduced the iPhone. This was a smartphone with a large touchscreen that combined a phone, music player, and internet device. The next year, Apple created the App Store, allowing developers to make apps that people could download and use on their iPhones. Apple continued to release new versions of the iPhone and became one of the most valuable companies in the world. In 2010, Apple launched the iPad, a tablet computer that was easy to carry and use for many tasks like reading, watching videos, and browsing the internet. Steve Jobs led Apple until 2011 when his health declined. After he stepped down, Tim Cook became the CEO and continued to grow the company with new products like the Apple Watch and AirPods. Today, Apple is known around the world for its designs, innovation, and quality products. It began with a simple idea in a garage and became a company that changed the way people use technology. This story shows us that with hard work, clear vision, and creativity, a small start can grow into something great.